Today we're starting pre-dawn and we're going to make an ascent on Mount San Jacinto. We're calling it Ascent On Cancer. I was thinking about how difficult it is for cancer patients every day to wake up and face their diagnosis. I thought, what can I do? What gesture can I make? When I talk to cancer patients every day, it's almost like they're climbing a mountain every day when they get up. So I thought the gesture of actually climbing the mountain is a good metaphor, a good analogy for what they face every day. We're going to start at the bottom at about 450 feet elevation. We're going to climb to 8,500 feet with one ascent team, and then we're going to send another team up the tram, and they're going to hike the 6 miles to the summit, 10,870 feet, and then hike the 6 miles back to meet the other team, and we're going to conquer that mountain today. And they say that it's one of the top 5 most difficult day hikes in the country, and it actually can be a dangerous hike. There's been upwards of 24 people that have died trying to make this hike. So for the last 6 months, as we've been planning this, we've been collecting donations from donors across the country, and as part of the process, they're able to identify cancer heroes in their lives. When I had contemplated this hike, I thought, wouldn't it be cool to be able to take these cancer patients up with us somehow? Knowing that's physically not feasible, I decided to start collecting cancer heroes. These are individuals who've had cancer, who are survivors. These are people who've got cancer currently. So we are going to take them symbolically up with us. We're going to put them on our backs, take them up the mountain. We're going to speak their names as we go up and honor their struggle, and they're going to be part of the day. It's going to be at the extreme edges of my capability. I think that's what cancer patients face, but they face it on a daily basis. Every day they wake up. They know they're not going to get to the top of the mountain because cancer is really not conquerable. Even survivors who are out the other side, they know that cancer can come back. What I'm thinking about is all the oncology professionals who are also waking up this morning and getting ready to do their jobs. They handle very sick people day after day after day with compassion and empathy. And there's one in particular that I wanted to call out today, and her name is Sharon Dowdy. Sharon has been in the medical profession for many years, and she's also a breast cancer survivor. And after going through chemo and radiation and the trials and tribulations herself, she got into the oncology side of the profession. She's come up with innovative support programs and concepts and ideas that we never even would have thought of. You know, working with her over the last 5 or 6 years has been special for me. Sharon, you're my cancer hero.
Okay, awesome.
Ask him if we're meeting at the top or at the bottom.
We'll meet you at the stairs to the tram, okay?
We'll see you soon.
Okay, David. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh boy, well, I'm really excited. We're up at the ranger station just getting ready to start our summit trek.
Feeling great, honored to be here with the Ascent On Cancer.
We're at 8,500 feet, gonna be awesome, and it's a beautiful day.
I wanted to honor a cancer hero of mine named Dave Richmond. His sister June passed away from brain cancer. I was so impressed with his spirit and his dedication in honoring his sister. And what he did was he rode his bike 5,000 miles across the country. On the way, he visited 15 cancer patients. I really owe him a debt of gratitude, and we're trying to do the same thing here as we head up the mountain.
My main cancer hero, my grandma Deborah, started with her husband. He ended up contracting cancer and dying when my dad was just 10 years old. She had 3 sons in total, my dad, Kirk and Keith. Kirk and Keith both then tested positive. There was a lifetime full of testing, surgeries, treatment, all the while her being a single mother. Today, getting to be with a team and a group makes me think of her in the way that she had to kind of carry with them, walk with them, hike with them, and can only do so much to help somebody, especially on a trail. They have to carry their own body, their own legs. You can encourage them, you can carry some weight for them, but in the end it's not your burden to bear, but theirs.
It does seem that, everybody I tell about the Ascent On Cancer has a story, has a friend, has a loved one. Everyone has been touched by it. Being out in the wilderness makes me think of my dad, who also passed away way too young of throat cancer, and who introduced me to the outdoors. Always camping. He was a true lover of the outdoors and passed that to me. And so I miss him and I think of him every time I smell the smells that are around us right now.
So we're at just about 6,000 feet now on the climb, and for the last 1,000 feet or so I've been really grateful to be on a team. Cancer strips you of your dignity from time to time. It exposes you, it lays you bare. It really makes me think of what cancer patients are going through, especially the ones who don't have a team and may not have a family support system. In 2018, I got a call from Bill Huffman, and he said he couldn't afford the gas money and the lodging to get his treatment, which was a serious treatment for brain cancer. And he needed to drive 200 miles basically within the next day or two. So I connected with him immediately, and we gave him $400 to help him get through that first treatment. Through it all, he's just been full of life, and he's full of positive mental attitude that gives me so much perspective. So as I've been going through this hike, which is arduous, I've been thinking of Bill all along the way, and what a remarkable person he is. So Bill's really my cancer hero.
Cancer's a shadow that lives, right there. I mean, we know it's there and we know the possibilities. My cancer hero is my mom. My mom got breast cancer about 20 years ago, and it scared all of us. Her younger sister had died 3 or 4 years before that. She died a very painful and difficult death, which was hard on everybody. But then when we found out that mom had cancer, it was like okay, that might be what we had coming. And so she had a single mastectomy, and then she went through all the other treatment, and she went into remission. I have my mom, and that's the good story. You know, not every cancer story ends badly.
Really glad today happened. I'm glad to be a part of this. It means a lot to me.
My father died of complications from prostate cancer, and I've got him here with us. We brought him up here, and you know, I wanted to have a special moment to be able to honor him properly, and I think he'd be proud of what we're doing today, for sure. So he's definitely a hero of mine. He never really said the word cancer. It wasn't part of his lexicon. I thought it was fitting, as we're sitting here overlooking just this beautiful landscape at 7,300 feet, to leave him up here. So that's what we're gonna do. It's a mad scramble here up the last 400 or 500 feet. You did it.
Nice job, you guys.
Good team.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. When I think about, you know, for so many cancer patients, there's no finish line. You know, it just keeps going, and the race starts over the next day. But for us, I think we can take solace that we're calling attention to a real need in the community. Cancer patients who are just having a real difficult time. The difficulty getting up this mountain pales into comparison with what they face every day. So I'm going to keep doing this as often as we can to raise money and awareness.